Hari Om. The role of animals and pets. According to the Vedas, there are 5 types of yagnas in the Karma Kand. And Yagna Swamiji further explained is not just the fire yagna, but how we act, give and receive in the universe. The 5 yagnas are Dev, Pitra, Brahma, Manushya and Bhut yagnas. Now the Bhut yagna is performed for animals around us, including our pets. It's part of taking care of the environment because animals, from an ant to an elephant, are an important part of nature. In the horoscope, pets are judged from the 6th house. Many people ask if keeping a pet is lucky for them. Well, studies show that the bond with our pets has several health benefits through increased fitness, lowering of stress, and it also brings happiness. So there is no downside to keeping and caring of our pets. Unfortunately, sometimes uncared for pets can carry germs that may deter our health. A combination of the mind planets with the 6th house indicate whether you love your animals, are wary of them or dislike them, or do you have a phobia around them. With my tiny, harmless looking chihuahuas, I often meet people who are petrified of them. Initially, I was a bit indignant, but I do understand that this is an inner karmic instinct. A bad experience with an animal can also lead to fear as we grow. Often, children these days show a great attraction to having pets, but many of us may develop this urge much later. This again resonates completely with the condition and the shift of the planets. Surprisingly, fish are the most popular pets worldwide, followed by cats and then dogs, though it is dogs that we see more often, because unlike cats, they need to walk, they need to be exercised, and they are really loud when they bark. Cats are quieter, self-sufficient, though a little less involved with their masters. Birds, small animals, horses and reptiles are other popular pets worldwide in that order. Rodents like mice, rats and reptiles like lizards and snakes may give us the heebie-jeebies. Yet, guinea pigs and hamsters are today popular pets. Interestingly, each planet represents an animal that is similar to its nature. Like the sun, it's regal and dominant animals like the lion, eagle and the cock, while the moon is the hare, swan, nightingale and water animals like frogs, shellfish and land snails. On the other hand, Mercury, being the sharp intellect, connects with the fox, serpent, parrot, spider and the bees. And Venus, the planet of love and lust, is for the polygamous or prolific animals like the goat, partridge, the sheep, pigeon and the sparrow. Mars, with its great energy and fighting spirit, is appeased by the horse, wolf, bee, dog, snakes and scorpions. And the wisest of planets, Jupiter, connects with strong animals like the elephant, stag and bull. And Saturn, as it is slow in movement and bad omens are always surrounding it, can be appeased through a camel, a bear, donkey, mouse and a beetle. But let's not forget the ominous shadow planets of Rahu and Ketu, who forever need appeasing due to their malefic nature. Serving stray homeless dogs, snakes, rats and ants is what works for them. And there are so many myths surrounding animals. The most popular is that of feeding a dog, particularly a black one in color, as being more effective than the other colors. Karmically, feeding any homeless animal is beneficial, and adopting an indie dog, as homeless dogs are called nowadays, is a great karma and requires an empathetic attitude. The same applies to the cats, though they may not adopt you back in the same way because they are more independent. I remember around 22 years ago the heart-rending cries of a homeless dog who had bitten a local resident. Mythically, they believed that stoning and beating the dog to death would protect the bitten resident. Believing in such myths and acting on them is undoubtedly the worst kind of paap. And I am saying paap because the English translation sin cannot parallel the severity of the word paap. It is in the nature of a dog to bite when threatened and scared. Go, please get an injection. Don't kill the dog. Snakes, because of their close affiliation to Shiva, are surrounded by myths too. Belief says that if you dream of a snake, you will be endowed with sudden wealth. And on the other hand, a poisonous snake turns blind if a pregnant woman curses it. I don't know if anyone has seen proof of this though. Myths around cats crossing the road before we do are known to one and all worldwide. Whatever the myths around these animals and the fears and apprehensions that surround them, one thing is certain: they matter, and they matter in a huge way to the environment, towards balancing nature, positivity, and most importantly, towards making us into better people. Let's love and nurture them, whether they are our pets or not, is beside the point entirely. Hari Om. Om Tat Sat.